Today we are looking at a Gen 1 star in Machamp VMax. Now we don't have a ton of fighting or a ton of good fighting Pokemon at the minute. We've got stuff like Lucario VStar, we've got obviously probably the best at the minute is Rapid Strike Urshifu, we've got Single Strike, we've got a few others like Decidueye who may or may not appear in this video. In this video though, the focus is our four-armed boy Machamp. He's recently had his VMax released in Astral Radiance, so we're going to build a deck, see how he works, and get into a few matches. Let's jump into it. To start off with, actually we should probably start with the big man himself. We've got Machamp VMax. Revenge Buster does 80 damage if your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them. This attack does 140 more. So we can hit 220 with that. With a choice belt we can get to 250. Then we've got Hawlucha, so we can get to higher numbers against VMax. We can also slightly annoying the numbers he hits because they are just off what we need for one-hit KOs on V-Stars. Thankfully, the V-Star we need to worry about is Arceus, and we hit for weakness anyway. So we can take easy knockouts with Revenge Buster, meaning we only need 2 energies. But we do have Gutsy Pickaxe to accelerate the energies. We do also have Oranguru to put the energy onto the top of our deck, so when we use Gutsy Pickaxe we can guarantee the energy attach. So that is kind of a cool combination. As well as that, we've just got some consistency cards. So we've got a Crobat, we've got a Lumineon, just so we can draw or search out stuff when we need it. We also run a Galarian Zapdos, again a fighting Pokemon, but one that potentially can attack for one fighting energy, making it very quick to set up if we need to. As well as that, we've got Hisuian Decidueye from Astral Radiance as well. Not really much to say about the V, but it does evolve into a V-Star. With Star of Fortune, during your turn you may draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. So super powerful ability. I can't imagine we're going to use the Somersault Feathers, maybe, but yeah, it's mainly there for the V-Star power. Always good to have. And then we've just got, again, a ton of stuff to draw quickly. We've got Trekking Shoes. We've got Capture Energy to get out our Pokemon. Our supporter line, obviously we had to have a Grunt. You could probably have 2 of these in case you prize one. We've got 4 Research. I would suggest running Roxanne in any deck that's a VMax, honestly. If they get 1 knockout, they're down to 3 prizes, and this works perfectly. So you could argue probably more, but I think just because the first half of the game is almost useless, I think 1's fine. And then we've got some air balloons and switch and escape ropes to get around stuff. Our stadium is a 4 of Gapejaw Bog. Obviously, we drop this down, and then when we put basics down, we can put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon, which helps us set up the Revenge Buster for Machamp. Very simple deck, very quick deck, very fun deck. Let's get into our first match with Machamp VMax. We'll see how we get on here. Coin flip to decide our fate. And we have lost. That might be an omen for the game, but let's get into this one. Okay, so I think Machamp is the safest, because if they haven't got V, we could be playing against like Zoroark or Regigigas, any of that, and this would be absolutely useless. So we'll Gapejaw Bog, and then we can drop this for some, yeah, so we could have done nothing here. No doubt he's got some Vs that he could put down, but if he sees a Zapdos, he's not going to put as many down. Okay, so we're against Turbo Darkrai, which isn't actually weak to fighting, unfortunately. So yeah, another good reason Darkrai is so strong. Darkrai will actually be my next deck profile, depending when you're watching this. So yeah, like I say, drop any in the comments you want to see, and I will get around to them. But I have got sort of a list I want to tick through. And Darkrai is at the top of that list at the minute. One of my favourite Pokemon, my favourite legendary or mythical, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to drop that, get some damage on it. Attach, Trekking Shoes. Do we want a rope? Yeah, let's take it. I'm gonna rope. What I'm planning here is accelerate energy here, balloon here, and then maybe we can get a shot into him at least, which that has not gone to plan. Obviously, we can still draw more cards, so let's go Crobat. Okay, we're struggling a little here. Don't want that. We did get the balloon, but we can't actually attack. So I am going to... Let's look at one more card. Protect that just in case we get Marnie, because we will need that. That isn't necessary in this matchup, so I am just going to get rid of it. Because he doesn't play any VMAXs. Let's grab a Decidueye. Okay, so the Hisuian is prized. Let's grab a second Machamp then. Okay, so we've got a ton of different damage spread out. There is a chance he just knocks this out outright, which it's not the end of the world. We can get a return knockout, so we'll be okay. Depending on what he does anyway. We should be able to get it. We can do 220, 250. Can we get him? Because he did get it down before Gapejaw Bog, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we can do the other attack for 270. Is Darkrai 280 or 270? 270, yeah, so we can get that. That's fine. He does also need quite a lot of energy in play. We don't have much to draw next turn. I could have maybe got a Lumineon, but he might have Marnie does. I probably should have got it anyway, to be honest. Or just held it for the following turn. He's getting some energy in play. Hopefully that doesn't pull any. Okay. There's a few in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150. 180. So he has got the knockout already. Surely not. Surely not. Or is that just his turn? Still got the knockout, so that's a pretty good turn as turns go. What's he searching for here? Trekking shoes. Okay, so he's going to dig a little deeper. Not happy with his hand at the minute. Doesn't want the Ultra Ball. He's going to go again. What do we think to only decks with Pokemon that have legs should be able to run trekking shoes? So I don't think Darkrai does have legs. In one of the films, he has like something that appears as legs, but normally he floats. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's not the knockout. We need to accelerate. Do we get rid of the boss? So we can't actually use that. That hasn't helped at all. We can do 220, 250. So we could take that out, get rid of some of the energy, which I think is okay. We can't actually knock that out. So yeah, that's all we can do that turn. We still get the 2 prizes. We slow down his energy massively, honestly. And we are drawing dead at the minute. So how did that end up in there? I thought I'll put it back on. Oh no, you played it. Of course I did. What am I talking about? Can you tell it's the morning? This is why I don't film in the morning. Okay. 2 of them straight back. And 2 energies. And yeah, well done. Can he play both of those at once? Probably. I don't know what the ability actually says. He's got another Darkrai though, which makes sense. He can't knock us out this turn unless he gets a ton of energy. Like a lot of energy. He would need 10 energy in play. He's currently got 4. So if he does do that, well done. But he's already got both baby Moltres down. He's already used the special on the Moltres V. He could potentially Dark Patch. There's 1. So that's 5 in play. 6. So it's going to be a big hit, but nowhere near a knockout, so we are okay. I feel like, nah, you can't really run Cheryl in this list just because it's so difficult to... I don't think there's in there, no. We'll just play it anyway. Let's pop this back on top and hopefully grab something a little better. That is a lot better. So, let's attach here, I think. What are our choices here? We can't knock this out. We could have knocked it out if I put the thing on. which might have been a mistake, but we've got the boss in hand, so I'm feeling like we should maybe go for this again, so we can't keep... Did he keep the other one or throw it away? He kept it. Okay, that makes things slightly more difficult. What is our best target here? We should have knocked this out, honestly. That attachment was a mistake. We can still do this though, so... There's 2 energy on this. Surely he's not got a Clara. There's no way. He's played 1. There's only a prize though. Let's go for this. This is a second attacker at least. Although he can just set that up. But there's no point in knocking that out because we know he's got 1 in his hand. Come on, we need something here. We need something. Oh, I know there's a research in there. We just saw it. Okay, so I can Ultra Ball for a Lumineon and grab a support on next turn, so we are okay. So how are we going to do this? That needs to be in the active, and I need to speed up some energy to this, and then we can just take game. So what do we need? Pickaxes, which we've used none. We need a air balloon, which we've used none. And a choice belt, which we've used 1. So everything we need is in the deck in a good amount other than the choice belt. So that's the knockout there. Hopefully, yeah, I think we Roxanne this turn. Yeah, we need to hit a lot though. This is going to be risky. I think it might be safer putting this up because we can balloon this as well, but we can also attach to retreat this. So let's do that. Grab Lumineon. Do that. And go. We've got to go Roxanne. He's just filled his hand up. Okay, so we hit 2. Okay. Right, so Primate Wisdom that back into the deck. And then we'll Gutsy Pickaxe. Yep. Attach. We've got the choice belt. We need to hit an energy off this, really. Oh, this is so... This doesn't feel good. No energy. So what can we do here? Can we still get the knockout? Let's Training Court to grab an energy back. Let's Ultra Ball these away. We can't play Crobat again. Is there anything we can grab? No. We missed 2 balloons and a switch. I think that might be it. There's no way to get it out of the active. I can retreat. How much can I do? 40, 220, 250. Yeah, so there's no way I can do this. So we will retreat because he still does have... He needs to find a way to knock us out. He'll probably retreat and do it, but... 20 damage, the difference between winning the match and losing it. I would say that is a small problem with Machamp. The last 20, 30 damage, he does struggle on a way of finding it to do it. He's obviously going to get enough here, so that's... Yeah, that's enough for game. So well done to him. Actually, I think that's 10 off. Or is it? 7, 8, 9... 300. Yeah, so he's actually 10 off, so he does need another attach. But I'm sure he's going to get it. There it is. And that is game. Well done to Darkrai. I'm a huge fan of Darkrai, but yeah, we just whiffed the balloon there, and that would have been game, which is unfortunate. But yeah, it was a close one. I think it's good seeing losses as well as wins. Let's get it all out there. Okay, this guy's just well done. Well done him. No need to showboat though. Let's move into the second game and hopefully get a win with Machamp VMax. Nice looking metallic coin there. And we won this time. Okay, so we lost the coin flip, lost the game. Win the coin flip.
win the game. Hopefully, anyway. Let's drop that there. We will save that in case we get a stadium because we do need to get some damage on our bench. Okay, so I'm assuming he's going to be playing Blissey as well. So we can still boss and pick stuff up around it, so should be okay. Let's go trekking shoes. Yes. Does that dig a card deeper? I think maybe. Although we want that, so probably not. Pass back to him. Next turn we'll Ultra Ball, grab a VMax, evolve to Decidueye, and research. So that's a pretty good turn. Okay, so he is playing hammers as well. So there's Blissey. So next turn I am going to search for a boss's orders to knock that out. There is a chance he then just sits Miltank in the middle, but obviously I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. I will let you know the outcome of the game if he just tries to stall it, but yeah, we'll see how we get on here. So I'm guessing he's going to go for 2 trainer cards. If he goes for hammers, I mean, whatever happened to fun? Imagine this being the deck you design. I think Blissey and Miltank is annoying as it is. He's actually gone for a hammer. Is Peonied for a hammer? Please, Tails. Ah, there's no justice in the world. Okay, so he does 10 damage. Let's evolve to that. Now I'm wondering, do we try? Do we try and set this up instead? I'm actually gonna get rid of both of those. And we will grab a... Let's go for Oranguru. And then let's VStar first, because we might hit a boss. Although we do need a lot to get a boss off now. Okay, so that's actually... That's really good. Alright, so let's heavy ball first, see what's in the prizes. Okay, so we are actually missing an air balloon, so that is going to weigh into my decision here. I'm still going to go for a knockout here. So let's go like that. We will put up a... Don't think it really matters. Let's go for this one. Attach. Let's... Do we drop this? I think no, because I'm not going to put any more down. Let's get rid of it instead. Let's grab a Crobat. Draw some cards. We're basically looking for an air balloon and... Do we capture energy? No. Do we put down a second Machamp? No, because of this. Let's go do 70 next turn. So we might as well keep thinning our deck out. Not going to need that. There's no VMaxes. And let's research. So we don't... We're not really hitting anything we need here. Let's Oranguru that on so we can get 2 energy in play. Let's attach Pickaxe onto this guy. So we do now need a... And there it is. Never scoop against Blissey and Miltank. We did still need a few things there, but we were set up as Blissey was trapped in the active. He had no cards in hand because he had spent everything trying to throw hammers at us. He had a research for next turn, but he didn't want to see next turn. So let's go into game 3. Machamp currently 1-1. Let's see the decider. Here we go. The third and final game, the decider. Is Machamp worth playing? I don't know if 2-1's really what to judge it off. So we did win the flip. And so far that's been a good omen for us. So, okay. Crobat start. So that's, yeah, well done. Well done them. Let's see what they start with. So let's go. We don't want the damage on our Machamp is the thing. So we'll do that. What do we get rid of here? Let's Trekking Shoes to see what we get. No, there's plenty of them in the deck. Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of an energy here. Let's get Oranguru. Probably should have waited and grabbed Lumineon, but we couldn't be sure it was in the deck, so it was a little risky. And then let's put some damage on this, put that back into our deck. What is this hand? Put that onto there. And we are done. Okay, so he's got a Crobat. He's bumped our stadium first. That is annoying. A lot of people run Avery now. Really cool card. Really messes with stuff like Reggies. It really messes with tons of Sobbles on the bench. Palkia. There's just a ton of matchups where it works really well. Oh, Tyranitar variant. Okay, that's really cool. Love this card. I haven't seen it played in a while either, so... yeah, this should be an interesting match. That's an interesting attack to start. Capture energy, okay. So let's put one of them back. So we could actually get something going here. So we can get a Lumineon. We can't... whoa, what do we do here? So if we get a right, we've just put a Machamp back. So if we get rid of that, grab Lumineon. If we research, we're going to draw up the top 7, so we'll be fine. So we'll get the Machamp back anyway. So yeah, that's fine. That's a good turn. Let's draw those. There's the Machamp. Oh, we've already Oranguru'd. Oh yeah, we needed to. Yeah, that's fair enough. Drop that. Okay. Patch that there. Let's go into Machamp and let's just take a knockout. It does mean it slows down their energy acceleration. Considering the start, this is really turned around. It's stuff like Oranguru running the Crobats and the Lumineons just means we can draw the cards we need when we need them. Honestly, I do hate playing decks without them just because they're so consistent. Really helps you draw out of those bad hands. It's even got the full art. He's got everything. Absolutely decked out, this guy. Okay, so he's got rid of that, which is interesting. Okay, for one of those, which makes sense. Okay, so he had another in hand. Still, I don't know if I would throw one of them away. He must have had someone else he could throw away. I guess we will find out. Okay, a bit annoying. That's why we do run extra balloons and switches and stuff. Because of stuff like that. Obviously, I could attach and retreat it, but it's not ideal. Hopefully, we can hit our own here. Because we can VStar and then draw 8. Which will mean we can do... oh, he might take a knockout here, to be fair. If he takes a knockout, it's even better because we can hold our switch. He hasn't, so... evolve to that. We can guarantee an attachment this turn. However... we would have to use that now. That's a tricky one. I'm just going to regular attach. We don't need to be using a bigger attack for this match. We can take the knockout anyway, so I'm just going to grab that. Attach here. And then let's draw until we've got 8. Seems good. Okay, so we can boss this turn as well, which I think he's just going to scoop. Let's get a bit more info before the game ends. We will grab that out of there. So I'll boss that up. Switch. And we will revenge. Let's bump the stadium as well. So you can't use that. And then we'll, yeah, and there's game. And that is the final game, and that means Machamp has finished this video 2-1. I do think I am going to keep the losses in there in the future. It just means after a deck has played through the gauntlet through 3 games, we can sort of judge how it's done. So for example, Zoroark, I think in that video won 3. This one's won 2 out of what? 2 out of 1? 2 out of 3. So it gives you some idea how good the deck is. Obviously, it's such a small sample size, but hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this deck. And you can see what Machamp VMax can really do.
Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments which deck you want to see next. That's all I've got for this episode, so I will catch you in the next one.